Hi, struggling to land a job abroad despite your experience? I'm about to share the story of one of our candidates who faced the same challenges you might be going through right now. No response, rejections, and career stagnations. If you relate to their journey and want a similar guidance, click the link in the description to talk with your senior career strategist and take the next step towards building your career abroad. Choose Auf Wiedersehen. Congratulations, Yuga, that of this offer. Beautiful
Thank you.
offer, and our team investigated, went through the entire profiling, and we found a lot of detailing there, and which I
Yeah,
wanted to actually share with you. Okay,
right.
so let me share that with you, some of the research that we have done, and then we can take you to the. But before that, while we are talking, like take me through the journey and how it was, before you started, when you were searching before and after using certain strategies that you got this offer. So what is the difference between the random application method that was happening before and after you put up the strategized way ahead? How did you manage to fetch yourself this role? Let me know, how did you do
Um,
that?
so, I
Mhm.
had done my master's from Dublin
Mhm.
Business School in from Ireland itself. So,
Wow.
it technically speaking, I already had a visa. Like I had the permissions to work. Last year, I was working as a program manager with a company called as VisionNet in Limerick, Ireland.
Hmm.
So unfortunately, I got laid off, and it so happened that the
Hmm.
permissions also expired, and it was taking very long for us to get to the permissions.
Hmm.
So in Ireland, like every 6 months, you have to keep on expanding the permissions and renewing
Yes.
the permissions basically. And
Hmm.
that was like becoming a big obstacle for me to get a continuous employment. So this time, when I decided that I want to take up a job, I
Hmm.
will only go for a company who will sponsor that entire thing and give me a
Yes.
critical skills permit in the
Hmm.
first place.
Hmm.
So luckily for me, like the first job that I applied, I got a call from them. It was Mastercard, and we had about 6 rounds of interviews. We went through three
This is the
technical
toughest
rounds.
part, right? Before it used to be only 3 rounds. Now, every time I keep saying to my mentees also, it is not about searching jobs and applying job. It is all about interviews. If you crack this first interview, second interview, don't think I have won the battle, because every round is as versatile. Like even in the fifth round, if you do not manage it, you're just down back to square one.
Yeah,
So you have to be
yeah, and
very delicate on
yeah,
this.
so
Yeah.
yeah, to maintain that consistency and that flow is
Mm.
very tough.
Yep.
Like last year also, it was a very similar kind of situation. I had applied for a cloud cost manager position with a
Yeah.
company called as Arlo. They took 6 rounds, like 6 rounds were tough,
What is the
technical,
name of the
and
company?
Arlo.
Ah, Lord, I heard my name, Alok.
No, no, Arlo. It's ARLO.
No, no, I'm
So
just
they are
kidding. I'm
into,
just kidding.
I understand. So they are
Mhm.
into these security, like
Mhm.
cloud security, basically. They provide all
Mhm.
these premise security, like on-premise security
Yeah,
with
yeah,
camera
yeah,
and all, but all their
yeah.
stuff is on the cloud. So they
Mm.
wanted a cloud cost manager, and they took six
Yeah,
rounds, like a lot of grilling that happened. Every interview
mm.
went on for 1 hour, and every interview was like a technical interview with
Yeah,
lots of grilling.
absolutely. Mm.
And in spite of doing 6 rounds, like wasting 4 months, I did not
Mm.
get through. Like till the last minute, they were saying, yes, yes, we are going ahead with the offer. And last minute, they did not
They
hire.
did not go. I know. Mm.
So that those things also can happen. So you are right on that, definitely. But yeah, this is how I
Mm.
went. And like as a backup, then
Mm.
I have also applied for Sweden residency, so
Wow.
the Sweden PR.
Mm-hmm.
But we were like, okay, let's have this. Let's get
Mm.
an answer of whether it's a yes or no on this first, and then if it doesn't work, then we move our attention towards Sweden. Like we get the PR because it hardly takes 3 months to get that 90 days wala visa thing, and then we
Yes,
start applying to you guys for the jobs. That was the
correct.
plan.
That was a plan. But I think this was a beautiful plan. Now you have it. Now, actually, I was going through your offer letter. Let me just open that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. So, okay, the article one looks good. Okay. Am I audible, right? My audibility
Yeah,
is
yeah, I can
good.
hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Duration effective on 20. So, do they have some probation period of 11 months, right? Or this is the fixed period? What it is, this 11 months? 11 months of probation period is pretty large in terms of the regular patterns and terminologies in the corporate world. 11 months is pretty large. And can they reduce it? What I am just skeptical and thinking about it. If they decide to,
I joined the company. I have joined the company,
you have
so
joined
I
it, but
don't know
still,
the
don't
policy.
worry. You still have the time to go and talk to the management and all that. You still have the time to kind of, you know, backtrack. This 28th of May only, so don't worry. Go ahead. So first thing, please talk about this. Okay, I want this
Yeah,
thing to be revised.
sure,
Number
sure,
one, please
sure.
take notes on this. Okay. Second
Yeah.
thing is that obligation of the employer. This looks okay. This is pretty much okay as per the policy. Remuneration. Okay. Now remuneration, you agreed for an 82K euros.
So, I get medical insurance, pension
That
is
is
there.
normal. Mhm.
Yeah, medical insurance and see, I my husband was working with a company who used to give all these employee shares and all, and it doesn't really benefit us as such.
Mhm.
But we don't have ESOPs over here, so that's not the policy. But there are other benefits like you have subsidized food,
Mhm.
uh, like multiple other things that they offer, like
Yeah.
reimbursements on gym memberships, reimbursement
Wow.
on buying cycles. Food is subsidized, like in whatever would cost you
Yes.
around
Even the
10
healthcare
euros.
is there, so that is a good thing. Spouse or
Yeah,
partner dependence at 100%. That is a good thing. But still, I would
yeah,
suggest take the personal insurance also apart from the office one and tag it to
yeah,
this. Okay. I will show you how to do that later on. Okay. Please you
yeah.
do that. So right now, when did you reach Ireland? When had you landed there?
23rd May.
And your husband is here only, correct?
Yeah, he's here. We'll follow the same path, like
Same path. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. No problem. I'll help you on that.
yeah,
So, I don't know, 1% is the
yeah.
maximum employer contract. And what is the taxation?
Taxation is 30 to 40%, I would say.
Hmm.
So the taxation is quite heavy.
That is exactly why I was telling you to go for 100K. I will show you why I was saying that also, but it's okay. I understand. When
Yeah,
after
I
so
have,
much salaries,
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. I totally understand. Good enough.
And it was like last job was
Hmm.
is what I have observed, right? There are
Hmm.
companies, there are stable companies, and there are all these new unicorn companies. They're just hogwash basically. They'll talk a lot, and when it comes to their
Hmm.
internal working environment, it is full of toxicity. It's cutthroat competition. Like now, I have when I had applied for Vision at that time itself, I had an offer for an associate director position with MUFG, Mitsubishi Investor
Nice,
Services,
nice, nice.
and I turned it down just because of salary when they were willing to give other benefits. I was like, no, I want that 100,000 because I feel that this is what is required for, and that was
Hmm.
one big mistake because within 3 months they laid me off. They basically go for hire and fire, and it is
But you
bullshit.
see, But you see here, that's the good thing that 2 months of notice period is there. So that means, despite the fact of 11 months of probation period, they will not be able to remove you, considering the 2 months of notice period. So this is a plus point, and this is going to be the additional advantage that you're going to have in the entire journey out there. That's a good point. Leaves you got how many?
21 leaves, I believe, 21 or 25 leaves. I have 100% cover, like 100% cover for myself and the spouse as well. So in fact, the family members, and I'm even looking to add my mother also in that cover.
Wow.
So like the cover is extensive. That's what I have come to understand. So those are the things that I look forward more as compared to the money aspect, because that they are stable as a
Mhm.
company, and like insurance wise also it's a very good cover. They are
Yeah.
like good caring company as well. Yeah.
And what is the designation that they have given you?
I don't have product management experience. This is my first role where I'm kind of a
Yeah.
cusp between a product and a program manager, but the position is a program manager position. 20 years.
So that's at least,
I know when it came to negotiation this time, I did not even try because
I
I was
know.
already so exhausted. Like
Yeah.
for one round, 1 year, one interview that you go with one company, it's a years
Mm.
preparation. Like last
Yeah.
company that I got hired for, like
Mm.
last two companies that I got hired for, I was preparing almost for a year. Because
Wow.
when you are applying for a technical program, you are a technical person, you would know it, right? So you
You,
are
I know.
applying for
Yeah.
the you have to prepare in all directions. Like I am a
Yeah.
certified solutions architect for AWS and Azure. That means I have to study for both of those
Both of them.
aspects technically. Then again, you have to study for agile, you have to study for project management, which is PMP. So
Hmm.
by the time I came to the end of it, I have studied so much. I have given those 6 rounds of interviews. I'm like, oh, I can't think anymore. Whatever comes, just let me do it. Okay.
No
But yeah,
problem.
I know what you're saying. I should have
No, no,
negotiated.
we have
But
done that. See this. I just want to take you through this.
so
I want to
my,
take you through this.
yeah,
So see this. MasterCard Incorporated, okay, the key employees, basically, the Michael, we have done the entire analysis on the mission of the
yeah,
company, as you can see,
yeah,
to connect with the power of inclusive digital economy, vision of the company. And then you have the value leadership principles. Basically, they thrive upon the four values: innovation, partnership, integrity, and customer centricity. So, you have a good probability of learning of the language and taking up the front-facing role as well. We should be direct customer centric and looking to take the value ahead also. Latest annual revenue is also there. Okay. Number of employees, as you can see, company history, we have done latest business model of the company culture rating out of 5 is 4.1, which is really good of the company. Products and services, so they have multiple products or services. For example, debit, prepaid card, digital payment, real-time accounts payment also. Data analytics and consulting services also they have. So in case you want to move to consulting, this is your domain.
yeah,
Then they have financial services, technology, retail, e-commerce, and public sectors. Which are the common competitors? So tomorrow, if you want to switch job based on this, you can go to Visa, American Express, PayPal. These are the ones which you can easily find the job in. And I will
yeah,
give it to you all this. Okay. Future trend of the company is also there, so you can always keep how it is going to expand, when it's going to increase, what are the next ventures, what are the next mergers, how AI is going to be implementing in this. We're going to have it here.
yeah,
What differentiations you can bring and what is your career path is short term to long term. So for example, you see here, your short term path, your career path should be this. Okay, managing cross
yeah,
cultural initiatives. So this we have drafted. Let me put it here. So this is a short term and this is a long term. And what
yeah.
value add you can bring here. Okay, and this is the Sunday trend, which I was emphasizing, but you just lower well. You see, all the pay scales are giving 110K
Yeah,
starting to
yeah, I'm aware of it.
140K.
I'm aware of it. So, as I said, my last position was at 100,000.
Hmm,
So I know very well that this, and
I
in fact, I
understand,
know
no problem.
people who are managers who are in Mastercard who have better salaries than you. I know that. But anyways, we'll cover that up in Nilesh's salary. So once Nilesh comes
Exactly.
here,
So you
so
see,
we'll make sure
you
that
see
he
this.
gets that.
We have done from all the sources, ambition box, pay scale, LinkedIn salary, class, and plus our own sources. And everything is boiling down to somewhere close to 130, 140 easily we could have got. So 80K if they've given to you, do not take it as a favor by them.
No,
Immediately
no,
after
it's
three
not
months,
a
four
favor.
months, start working with them and tell them that boss, I need to be at par because 80% of the employees are ranging to this. Okay. So just to give you a heads up, this
Yeah.
is what you need to work upon. And I will give it to you. I will send this so that you can go ahead and I'll show you how to discuss with them now that you've got the offer in hand, you have joined already the company. Now, how do you go about? Okay. What are the next things that you should do in order to kind of make your next move in the company and try to gradually move from there towards the dark region or towards Ireland is a good place but very costly, very very costly.
Yeah, yeah, of course it's costly. And that's why we were thinking of Sweden.
Hmm.
But the path was a little complicated. So by
Yeah,
the time, and of course you need to show money to them as well. Even if you want the PR in Sweden, you still
yes.
have, there are a lot of parameters that you go through, and you still have to show a lot of things. So I understand we
Yeah.
can look for a job and this and that. But my first focus is, after 2 years, you automatically become eligible for stamp 4, and then obviously the PR. So
Yes,
go with that, and then you start moving around in the European zone. So then the entire European zone becomes open for you. And who knows?
exactly.
Now the problem with Sweden, like countries like Scandinavian countries, is the language. Still, English is not a preferred language.
Except Denmark.
And sorry.
Denmark English, it goes on there.
Yeah, Denmark. Yeah. So
Hmm.
maybe couple of years down the line, we can look at that option. But yeah.
Exactly.
So definitely, we are also looking that we move to like a better country when it comes to what do you say, the
Salary.
inflation and housing, bit of it. But who knows what's going to happen next in the next 5 years? So let's wait and see on that. But yeah, that's a good
Don't worry, don't
plan.
worry. Good plan. So how about the apartments and all that? What method you followed? What kind of way you followed to find the apartment? And a company has given you for temporary, but then after that, how are you dealing with this?
So basically, you have lots of these WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups, etc. So I put a post on Facebook that I'm looking for accommodation. So there was this lady who contacted me, and I fit her requirements, and she fit my requirements basically. So the moment we realized, okay, we fit each other's bill, we agreed that okay, we are going to stay on this, and it was really nice of her. Like she waited for 2 months. Like ideally like people just give up their accommodations within 2 or 3 months, but she waited very patiently for me to
Yeah.
come to Ireland and stay in the place. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
it was like I
nice.
said, the first thing we decided, saw that okay, these factors are meeting for us. We both kind of agreed, and we waited
And
for
what
that
is
to
the
happen.
accommodation rent there right now?
It's 650 euros.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Sharing
Yeah.
basis. Nice. Good. So I think I have sent you these details. Go and watch it. Go, and then let's connect after 2, 3 months again. See what the next move you have, and then we can see what lot of things coming up on this. Huge vacuum has been created. That's why the opportunity card that has come up. Many people think just taking the visa and going there, no, it doesn't work. You need to have an offer in hand. Then visa functions easy. Visa is there to make sure that the employers know that they don't have to take too much of trouble to employ you. That's it. It's an ease
Yeah, but
that you
now
give to
there are
them. That's it.
employers who are willing to take that trouble also. So why
There
take
are
trouble yourself and let them
you
do
have to be
everything?
exceptionally good for that. But if you're an average employee, then it's better to have some preparation, which we do in non-lingo, and then prepare yourself for the forecasting and then going ahead. But good, your
Yeah.
approach was also very unique, very good, and I think I wish you all the best ahead. And fantastic. So now get your husband also, pull him in into the same zone, and so that
Yeah, we are
he
going to
gets
do
a
that.
similar way.
Yeah.
Superb. So I
Yeah, we
think
will.
good. I'm heading into another call in another minute right now. So I wish you all the best, and my team will take care of the rest of the thing that they have discussed, and they will do the next for you. Okay,
Sure.
Yoga.
Thank you.
All the best. Take care, and go watch that document, that entire research document I've sent you already in your WhatsApp and
All
in your
right.
mail.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much for your research, Alok, and thank you so much for taking the time to do all this.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
It's
It's
really
my pleasure.
amazing.
All right. So take care and keep syncing with us. Okay. Bye bye,
Yeah.
Yoga.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care. Bye
Cheers.
bye.
Bye bye.